drive all that much. All of that is gone. He's become more of an efficient player despite a bigger role. Speaking of big roles, Paul George down the lane and down the hatch it goes.
Nice closeout by Terrence Mann right there in the corner. Nobody wants to give up corner three-point shots.
Leonard, a master in the mid-range. How about in transition as well?
Kawhi, anytime he can get to this area right here, nice drag screen in transition, that's money all day. Jeez, how does that happen?
Leonard to the rim, off the window and in, and Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers have doubled up the Wolves 6-3. Another screen from Zoo. That provokes a three for George, and he knocks it in, and the Clippers lead.
George and his patience right here. Look at his footwork. Pivots, nice. 2 dribbles, nice little step back right there. He gets that.
But it's tapped over to the rookie man. Kawhi walks into a rhythmic three. Got it. With time and space.
Much he could have done differently on that play.
George picked up by Okogie. Goes solo. Steps away for a long 2 and knocks it in. And Paul George and the Clippers lead 16-9. The last game ultimately in a loss to Utah, but scored 32. Seductive ball fake for Kawhi. It frees himself for the mid-range as he goes around his airborne defender.
He understands that he can knock down threes. Wiggins goes for that pump fake. 1 dribble gets to his.
Dribbles away from Covington, a very good defender. Gets a screen from Montrez. It frees him for a 3. It is good, and the Clippers lead by 10.
And then Paul George off of a pick and roll, going to the left.
Clippers lead by 10. Montrez sets the screen this time for Kawhi. Leonard uses it. Mid-range shot en route is good. And Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers now lead by 12. Have been getting whatever they want, shooting 64%. Kawhi Leonard steps into a 3. It's good again. The 4th 3 of the quarter.
Picking the pick to not, to not give a straight line drive, and you have to understand the weak side defense. You look at Paul George still cooking out here. Easy when you're happy. It's easy when you're happy. You're in a nurturing, good environment, and that's no indictment on anybody, but this NBA is like that. You look at Paul George come off. Look at Gorgie Dieng right there. You're giving this Paul George all of this area right there to be able to operate. And then if you come up, he's going to get to the basket, get a jump shot.
This time George drives down the lane and lays it in.
Would have made that. I'm just telling you, Dirk would have made that, man.
George with a step-away 20-footer. I'll tell you what, Paul George loves to fish.
Ooh.
And there's a difference, Chauncey, between fishing and catching. Knocks down another 3-pointer.
All time or this time?
Leonard lays it in with a left hand. Screen from Zoo. Leonard draws the foul and give him one more on the house.
But he's just in a... He's just guarding Kawhi Leonard. You look at him, he's right there everywhere. Didn't go for the pump fake. Kawhi caught him out of position.
He closed with crescendo in this first half. George has 21. Foul line jumper. George has 23, and the Clippers now lead by 8. Zoo again. Used as a barricade. Leonard rises from the mid-range. It is good again. 27 first half points for Kawhi Leonard. Man, the rookie, getting the nod again for Pat Beverly, out of the game tonight. George for 3, and Paul George now with 26. Great screen by Zubats that frees George for the mid-range. Clippers match their largest lead of the game by 12.
We've seen an adjustment on the pick and roll coverage. Towns sitting right there in the middle of that paint. Nice pull-up by PG-13.
Man, no looks it inside to Paul George. Reverse layup from right to left is good. Wow! Clips lead by 14. George finds his seam, drives the lane, and lays it in.
And that's in that zone defense.
Trade rumors. He might be able to help somebody as George curls, catches, and connects. Counted on a foul.
That's a nice play right there out of the timeout.
Hamlake on knee.
really?
Clippers, yeah, positive. Clippers up big. Here's a shot from Hamlake, and it's good again for Paul George. Wow.
Wow.
He puts it in.
With the exception of Ben Wallace, everybody could shoot. Myself, Rip Hamilton became a really good three-point shooter.
Spins away from his defender. Kawhi for 3. Got it. George. The drive to the rim. Yes. Timeout, Minnesota.